Madera. 704, it's containing COVID. Good morning on you. The KUAM News Takeover, Guam's favorite KUAM FM. I got in Guam. Let's go to the phone, 637-0094. We'll bring on Joe. Joe, you had a question about SNAP benefits or just assistance in general. Go ahead and give it to us, sir. Chris and Sabrina here.
Good morning to you and Sabrina.
Good morning.
Thank you for the updates and intel.
Okay, so what do you need to know, sir?
Okay, this is regards to a caller that called yesterday regarding SNAP benefits. If a client is under the benefits way before this coronavirus,
right,
and then, was employed, he has to go out. My wife is disabled. So wanted to find out if we're going to be, terminated from the SNAP program if we claim for unemployment.
Unemployment counts as income, is what we heard yesterday from Tess Archangel. So
SNAP.
No, it counts for income low.
Right,
it's not
SNAP.
our fault that we got here with coronavirus.
Right.
It's not our fault that we had to be furloughed. It's not our fault. So we're going to suffer the consequences to file for unemployment. That's what's rightfully ours to begin with. Our SNAP benefits, that's rightfully ours because we need it, because my wife is disabled and needs the medical insurance, and everybody struggles here in Guam, all over the world. So is it our fault that we're going to be liable and at fault to get terminated from something that is not our fault?
No,
of course not.
Yeah,
of course not.
But I think, sir, it's just about their guidelines, right? Because it's a federal program. So Uncle Sam says if you make more than this much per month and your household is this size, then you don't qualify for SNAP. And I mean, it is unfortunate, or the PUA. I mean, the PUA or you qualifying for the PUA and the FPUC and getting it will skew. It's going to add your household income and make it higher. And so then you might not be eligible. Or you might be eligible. I don't know. It depends on the chart. So they have different, for example, how many in your household, sir?
Only me and my wife.
Right. So then they would calculate. Like I asked Tess yesterday, so a household of one.
So that's the thing, too, I want to find out. They're going to calculate. How about my calculation? Okay, I'm under Section 8. Okay, just remember, I'm working, so the rent is still over 300 some. Okay, I get unemployment. I'm going to have to back pay all my rent. So if they calculate all those things like how I'm calculating it, shouldn't I still be qualified to still receive the SNAP benefits because it helps for food? And my medical insurance for my wife because she's going through medical?
Well,
Are you saying that you're going to be, you feel that you're going to be disqualified from SNAP because you're getting the PUA or the
I'm
FPUC?
pretty sure everybody's feeling that way right now because of the post from Mike St. Nicholas. Instead of, the congressman, the governor, the legislature, everybody, like how you and Ms. Sabrina is doing, working together as a team, why isn't everybody else that we voted for on that chair working as a team to help the people of Guam instead of bashing each other, talking about each other, fighting with each other?
That is a good question.
Look at you and Chris. You guys are working as a team, keeping all of our citizens here in Guam, all over the world. I'm pretty sure everybody around the island, back in the States, is watching you guys, doing a good job. Okay? Why can't they work like you and him, where you guys are keeping us updated, coming on the show to give us all the intel that we need, getting everybody on the phone that we have questions for, but they cannot answer to us, or they cannot come on the social media and at least talk to the people of Guam that put them in that chair.
You get
That's
to keep
what burns me every day that I don't see them on the news. It's too much repeat and bashing in each other instead of working as a team to help all of us, not just the U.S. citizens, not just other people, family, or whatever they want to call it. We're all human beings. That's what burns me every day.
Right.
Me too.
You get to keep the medical, sir. So we got with Tess, and medical benefits that you're receiving won't be affected if you get.
Okay, so I'm going to break it down like this. Okay, we file for this, we get terminated. Are they looking at these people were working, so they're furloughed, they're going to be owing back pay and rent, and just because we're under Section 8 doesn't mean that we're having it so little, like $25 or $3 rent. We still have to pay 300 some, depending on our employment. Are they looking at that we have to pay back for these many months that we've been off work? Are they going to be looking back at those? Are they going to look at, we got other bills to pay like power and water because we're not even, under the apartment or place for with utilities included? Not all landlords will accept those. So those are my questions. Are they going to be looking at when we file and we're going to exceed over? Are they going to be looking at those encounters?
The
when
expenses.
we have to pay back.
Right.
I don't think so.
I think they just factor in the income. But sir, for example, right, a household of one, let me just pop this up. Excuse me, let me.
Have you tried calling GDOL? Those numbers that they provided at the processing center?
Okay, they tell me just to fill out the online registration. But why am I going to keep on filling it out once a week because they said we have to do it once a week? Okay, why am I going to keep doing it? I want to know if I'm going to be terminated. You know, that thing helps me and my wife a lot, and I'm pretty sure it helps everybody else a lot. And those are the things that, I'm really concerned about because
Right.
I really can't afford to lose, the SNAP benefits because it helps to provide food on the table because that's why it goes to rent and power and water and other bills. So those are the things, I did call GDOL. They told me to just be filling it out. They told me to try to call DPHSS. I tried calling them. And this lady on the phone, her name is Bert at Manila. She just keeps telling me she's new there. She doesn't know. She tries to get whoever on the phone. Then she tells me to call someplace, and I call that place. They say, I don't know why they told you to call here. It's like back and forth, back and forth. That's why I'm saying, why can't the people of Guam that's behind that higher chair get together and keep us informed the way you and Mr. Chris is keeping us informed?
Joe, did they told you when you called that your SNAP benefits would be cut if you're receiving FPUC or PUA, which is only in effect till December? It's a temporary program. I don't see why they would cut you off.
Exactly.
It doesn't make
That's the
sense.
reason why I'm trying to get more intel because nobody is getting to the phones to talk to me. That's why this was my last resort to call you guys. I really try not to call you guys because, I view you guys every day. I see you guys so busy keeping us updated with everything going on, and I hear you guys taking all the BSs from other people because, nobody else we can talk to because nobody wants to entertain our calls.
Yeah. We get the same thing. Nobody wants to entertain our calls.
But you know what? Anybody out there, if you have a question, call us, please. We get a lot of stuff on the
Right.
messenger, and we'll try our best to really get to it.
Yeah, because that really doesn't sound right that you would be disqualified from the SNAP program for a temporary program with FPUC and PUA
Right.
that expires in December.
But I think you would only be, suspended from it during that time because it's based on income. And if, for example, like Tess said, a household size of 3, the income should not exceed $2,311. So let's say, for example, I was a
Still
single.
doesn't-
I know, but
if he was employed and he was employed and he was still accepting SNAP, receiving SNAP, then why would you remove SNAP while you're getting FPUC and PUA?
because I think that what it really boils down to is the FPUC and the PUA. For a lot of people, it's way more than they were making in their job. So that's like $945 a week times 4
But
weeks
it's
in a
not
month.
it's not like he
Yeah,
said, it's not their fault.
But I'm just thinking the guidelines. Maybe the assumption is if you're making that much money, then I mean, God,
and
it
we
sounds
had
cold,
no
you can
control
buy the
over what
food.
the rates were going to be.
Yeah, and I think Joe's right. Instead of Congressman St. Nicholas posting on Facebook and causing all this anxiety, why doesn't he pick up the phone and try and figure it out with our local leaders and say, yeah, this is what's going to happen. This is how we're working. You know what I mean?
Team because we work as a team, like you and Miss Sabrina, we'll all get somewhere. But no, everybody want to just keep bashing each other on social media. Social media is masatikini with KUAM News. It's faster than KUAM News because KUAM News, when you watch it at night, it's from what's going on in the morning towards the yesterday or last night. No, with the social media, Facebook, Mastatics, everybody's bashing each other. We hear everything, but what? They cannot work together to help all of us here in Guam. Everyone needs it. Not only one, not only family. Everyone needs it. And that's the other thing. With everything going on before they open DNV and all, don't you think that's a big building? They could have at least, since they're only doing revenue and tax and renewal, they could have did at least a drive-through so everybody doesn't need to suffer in the hot sun and go through that drive-through. It's a big building. They have enough space for that. Everybody's so concerned about getting infected and everything. They could have did that and was that prevent it from spreading. Everybody wants to open everything. I understand the money needs to come in to pay Uncle Bill. Don't get me wrong, but look, it's already spreading again. Look back there in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, they opened the beach. It ended up going up to 22,000 confirmed cases again. So is that what we're trying to get again? A second wave of the coronavirus or what? These are the things that's supposed to be spoken out from our leaderships, but nobody's getting to us. It's only you and Miss Sabrina getting to us all the info we need. None of our leaderships are getting to us. It's just burning me that I cannot, was at a standard already that is, you know, it's a waste of time to try to cope, and it's a waste of my time to risk my health, to infect myself, to come and infect my wife, to get sick if I go out there on the road to try to ask the questions that I need to ask.
I feel for you. And we're going to continue to try and get you and everybody else that's listening answers. I know
Right.
there's a lot of questions.
We're, you know, do we need to get Tess back on this morning?
We do. I think
Okay.
we need to
Yeah.
get Tess
Let me
back
just
on.
text her.
We're gonna
Don't
try-
do unless you do it, small. Sister Sabrina and Chris, I appreciate all you guys' help. You guys are doing such a good job. I wish and I hope that you guys run for the governor or congressman and whatsoever and get everybody out that you guys would bring in the people that does a job like you guys that's doing a good job in keeping us all informed.
Viva KUAM!
Viva Sabrina and Chris. God bless, be safe, and wash your hands for Lucy Chris. Malfunction.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
care. Take care.
All right. Thank you
Oh,
so
man.
much. Yeah.
I mean, if you'd like to talk with us and share your concerns, or if you're looking for answers, our number is 637-0094.
Okay. 7:15. Let's go to the